Hello, Bob here and welcome to another video. Now, I've managed
Awesome race.
a bit to solve the problem with Rage and using Fraps. I was having a problem, basically I couldn't record very well. Whenever I sort of started Fraps recording, the frame rate of the game just collapsed basically. But I've sort of discovered a workaround. What you can do, for anyone interested, is if you have... What I've done is I've got Fraps running on a different drive to to the drive that Rage is running on. So you do need two separate hard drives rather than two separate partitions. But yeah, I installed Fraps to a second hard drive, and I'm recording the videos onto that drive, and Rage is running from another hard drive, and that has helped a lot. I'm getting 42 frame rate, so still less than 60 that I'm used to playing Rage with, but yeah, it certainly helped. So what I thought I'd do is just run you through a quick mission I'm on. As you can see, I'm in Subway Town, so I'm quite a way through the game. I'm not sure how long I have to go, but I've been playing for about 10-11 hours, so yeah, probably quite close to the end. I have to say I'm really enjoying the game. I mean, when I first sort of 4 or 5 hours I wasn't sure. I don't think a lot of the game revolves you around doing fetch quests, which I think those kind of things work in a game like Oblivion or Fallout, you know, where when you complete the quest you get experience and your character advances, but it kind of seems a bit pointless in what amounts to a corridor shooter. I think probably maybe they would have been best served by keeping the game more as a corridor shooter. I mean, have the towns in, of course, because the towns are quite good and atmospheric. Yeah, but the travelling to somewhere and doing fetch quests and coming back and then occasionally having to go back to the same place again, yeah, it kind of doesn't work in just a shooter without something else a bit more behind it, I don't think, but that's just a personal opinion. The reason I've come to like the game is that the atmosphere and the style, for one. I love the atmosphere and the style of the game. A lot of criticism over the graphics, and I can quite understand that. I mean, if you get up close to some of the textures, as you can see, they're quite low res. They're not great. But I mean, what it lacks in detail, I think it just seems to make up for in the style and the atmosphere that it creates, particularly when you're outside. So I've been really impressed by that. But the best thing about the game I found is the shooting, funnily enough. And it's one thing that a lot of people seem to be complaining about. You know, it's just a bait. You know, we used to shoot as being a bit more sophisticated now. But I have to say, I've really enjoyed the shooting. The guns are weighty and they feel like they're actually doing damage when you're firing them. And the AI of the characters as well. Oh, hello, Clint. All right, fella. Nice cat skin arm down there. Yeah, so as I was saying, the combat's got a real weight to it. It feels really good when you're playing. Yeah, so I would recommend it. Anyone who enjoys shooters, I mean, it isn't as sophisticated as maybe some of the things we're used to, but I certainly found the shooting very enjoyable. And also the AI is not too bad. I mean, the ranged AI guys are a bit naff. You know, they'll just sort of sit behind cover and poke their head out. But the melee enemies are really good because they run towards you in different patterns and they'll jump about and they'll try and dodge, so that's quite exciting. Now I'm just going to do a mission. The mission I'm doing, I've got to go and find... let's just get in the car first, see if I need any repairs. Nope. Okay. And what you can do, I'm using a mixture of keyboard and mouse and joypad. I much prefer driving the car using a joypad. Things just seems easier. So yeah, mixture of two, which is quite easy to do. Now I've got to search out an authority blockade because I've got to break through to, I think, the eastern side of the area where we are. As you can see, I mean, I personally think the game creates a wonderful atmosphere outside. Really moody. Now you do get, quite often you'll get attacked driving around. Red dots on the map there are other cars. It's not too hard actually, I haven't found. I mean, I'm playing it on hard difficulty and haven't really had too many problems with the cars. Actually, it looks like... okay. Now that's Jackal territory. I've just done a quest in there. I had to go in and get something basically. That's quite nice. But it looks like my next quest is going to lead me down here. Ooh, gold. Oh! Trying to let's run him over. I don't think the rockets are... Oh my god. Come here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now this looks like an authority blockade. I'll back up a bit because last time I was outside an authority blockade. They were shooting rockets at me. Anyway, let's go and have a look. Oh my god. Oh no, it's okay. They're just mutant guys. Now, if you see by these guys, like they will dodge about, and they're not so easy to kill. Which I feel is quite good. The shotgun's great. You really do get a good feel for the combat with the shotgun. I also quite like the authority machine gun. That's pretty neat as well. You can get some armor piercing rounds for that, so that's good. I've also got a crossbow. Again, each weapon seems to have different types of ammo. You get with a crossbow, you can get electricity ammo, ammo that does mind control for a short time. We've got a sniper rifle, but I found myself using the shotgun. Shotgun mostly for mutants because they generally run towards you, and the machine gun for a lot of the human. Oh my god! I better run. I think I'm supposed to be blowing that up. That blockade. Yep, there we go. Loads more dudes. I actually feel the combat does kind of take me back to the whole Doom Quake thing. A lot of strafing, moving around your enemy, letting them sort of attack you, and then hit them while they're sort of stumbling about. Let's have a little sprint down here. Yeah, I believe I'm about to be going through some authority territory, and they're a pain in the arse. The authority, they their guys are mostly quite armoured up. Take quite a lot to kill. Saying that though, the shotgun's great. If you get close enough to someone with a shotgun, a couple of shots normally, and it's all over. As you can see, I mean, look at that. I mean, that just looks fab to me anyway. Looks fab. Oh my god! Yeah, looking at the scenery and die. Well done, Bob. You wally. I've got no idea what that was. It's like a vehicle. Can I? You know what? I must go. Oh god, there's